Okay, so today on Maximus channel, we got a surprise for you. I asked my sister Malia to come by and read a lost episode of Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig's smile. For what we're about to be explaining, this story is really disturbing. In fact, if you liked Peppa Pig in your childhood, then I highly suggest you need to leave the video, because this is going to ruin it. What are you doing, Malia? Malia, why are you doing that to your throat? Yeah. Anyhow, this episode is age restricting on Maximus channel, right?
Huh? What?
This episode of Peppa Pig is age restricting then, right?
Oh yeah.
Then we'll be doing 2 Peppa Pig stories. We're not gonna do the rest, right? Because I think 2 is just okay.
You said also Blue's Clues.
Well, that's for part 2.
Oh.
Anyhow, Malia's gonna read the story now. Okay, begin it.
I know this is a pasta, but it's real. I know that most creepypastas are fictional, but this isn't one of them. I was on my computer one day when I stumbled upon a new folder on my home screen titled File Peppa Pig JPG.
Jesus! Pause real quick. Like, how is a file on a guy's computer shown to have a Peppa Pig moment?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's confusing. Everything confusing in the creepypasta world. I mean, everyone's talking about it. Let's continue.
I was already confused. How did this folder appear on my desktop?
Gee, I wonder how.
Curious. I clicked on the folder. The folder had nothing, absolutely nothing in it. Suddenly, a single document appeared on the screen. It was called Smile. I decided to click it anyways. It was a video document. The video opened with a bizarre picture of Peppa. Then it showed the title card, consisting this text Smile, floating within a black background. And then Peppa said Smile. It began with Peppa in her room. She was making strange noises. It sounded like the noises
from Class B Cupid. I can't talk today.
The splat from one of the Class B Cupid's logos was made, but distorted. Soon Peppa looked at the screen. She quickly jumped out of her bed and ran out of her room.
Wait, what? Pause real quick. Did she just do that?
Yes.
What the heck? I mostly think Peppa Pig's for kids, but I feel like this is all wrong. Continue.
Then the screen went to static for about 5 seconds. Eventually, I saw Peppa outside of her house. She was cutting down a tree with an axe. Soon the tree fell and it landed onto Peppa. Blood was now dripping from the ground. Immediately after Peppa was killed, the screen faded to a real-life video of a man grabbing a noose. He tied the noose to a ceiling hook and placed a chair underneath him. And after he brought the noose around his neck, the man kicked the chair and he suffocated to death.
Jesus.
White pale face, crying blood.
Whoa. Pause. What the heck? How is this somehow, what is up with live action always in these kind of cartoons? It's not explained. How? I mostly thought Peppa Pig was mostly a kid's show, but still, it gets inappropriate moments.
Disgusted, I threw up on the floor. However, I kept watching. The screen had cut to static again. It came back with a tree above a rotten horse, which looked like Peppa's. The horse was wearing a torn red dress and familiar black shoes. There was dried blood underneath the corpse. The image stayed on screen about for 50 seconds before cutting to a black completed by a fainted buzzing noise. Now I saw Mommy Pig grabbing a realistic-looking pistol from the cellar. She brought it upstairs and went to her room. She aimed the gun at her head and pulled the trigger. She fell to ground, seriously injured from the bullet. She said quietly, "I want to join my daughter." Then Mommy Pig died. The video document ended. Okay, let's see what the heck rest says. I tried to delete the folder from my computer many times, but it was no use. As of now, the folder has stayed on my computer. If you see the folder on your computer, I warn you never to click it.
I don't know who produced that disturbing video, but I'll never look at Peppa Pig the same way. Jesus! Okay, let's give our thoughts on the episode. Want to give our thoughts real quick before we begin the next one?
I liked it.
Okay, the image, I mean, even the title card just looks all menacing.
True. But I still would watch it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's online.
Oh wait, no, I mean the episode Y.
Speaking of why, let's talk about the why now, right?
Sure, why not? I watched the video.
Really? What was it like?
It was really like, you couldn't see anything, basically.
Mm.
Basically, you couldn't really see what was happening until the end came. Which showed Peppa like that.
Yeah, I can tell. But anyhow, let's discuss why now. Okay, Malia, you can go ahead and read. Let's go resume gameplay now.
Yes.
So here is why.
One day I was with my brother and asked him, hey, how about we rewatch Peppa Pig? He agreed, because we used to love Peppa Pig as kids. The good thing, it was still on TV. However, we never got to view any new episodes because the show we watched like Dora the Explorer, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Thomas the
Okay, pause right there real quick. I'm just gonna go and say my weird problems with this video. I mean, really, how did they mention Fairy Godparents and SpongeBob?
They do?
Yeah, they just they do mention that, and SpongeBob and something. Oh, hey Bella, what's up? We're doing a video about lost episodes. We're talking about Peppa Pig.
You guys are still watching it after 6 minutes?
We wanted to do a video. Well, actually, I wanted to, but continue, Malia.
Yep. Anyways, we went to the Radio Shack and searched for some Peppa Pig DVDs. Eventually, we did find one. However, the case appeared to be brand new, and there was a sticker labeled Peppa Pig, an aired episode. We thought to ourselves, wow, an episode we haven't seen before. I bought it for $6 and examined the case closely. It almost resembled a TV.
Let me see what it says. Malia.
I asked my brother, how can an Peppa Pig episode like this be scary? He replied, I don't know, maybe we'll find out soon. We went home and inserted the disc into our PS4. There was no main menu at all. Instead, the intro started immediately, but it was very odd. The sky was black, the music
Wait, hang on. Disclaimer before we begin, this is disturbing. The video is going to be really disturbing, so I highly suggest you leave the video or just cover your eyes, or I don't know. But this video is really disturbing because what you're about to see is really scary. I think I'm not old enough to watch this. So enjoy the episode Y with my sister reading. I'm not going to watch. Can't do it, dude. Okay, go ahead, read, Malia.
The music was playing in reverse. The title card with the words Peppa Pig was in red, and Peppa looked depressed. Then the episode title started with Y. The house was on fire. The camera panned into the living room, where everything got worse. George, Mommy Pig, and Daddy Pig were all dancing in their living room. Continued to burn. Suddenly, a wooden beam fell from the ceiling and landed on George's stomach, blood flying everywhere. I almost vomited on the floor, but we kept going. Then it cuts out to outside. Then, to our surprise, the house exploded. There was no sign of fire trucks or ambulances. During this, children heard the George, Mommy Pig, and Daddy Pig flew across the ceiling. They went to kill her. Oh my God! She was like a zombie. I thought she was a zombie. It went inside for a good 10 seconds. Then Peppa appeared on the screen, looked very sad, in a dark gray dress. Her eyes were bloodshot, and she was frowning. We felt very bad for Peppa. Then the disturbing thing we heard. Why? Why did he not watch another episode of me? Thanks to you, my family's dead. Can't you see I'm suffering? Well, someday you will regret it. Peppa grabbed a knife and stabbed herself. Japanese text was scrolling. It said, whatever, I don't know what it says. It's Japanese text.
Yeah, good point. So anyhow, I'll read the rest. I got the rest. Okay, you can read the rest.
The video ended there. I said, thanks to Peppa for scaring us. My family is dead. Can't you see?
No, we read that part.
Oh, yeah?
I think we're at this part, I think.
No, it said this. Thanks to you, Peppa, for scaring us. Our family is dead. Can't you see I'm suffering? One day we will regret it. We took the disc out, smashed it to bits. We had nightmares from this. After that, I couldn't take it anymore, and I sold all my Peppa Pig merchandise to a Goodwill. And since now, I never watched another episode of Peppa Pig again. So the next time you come across this episode, don't watch it. Watch other things. It's for your good